We're talking with Republican Jay Schafer, who is running for 7th Ward Alderman in the city of Quincy. We're going to have a primary coming up here in February. Day of that primary again is 25th?
February 24th.
24th, okay. And there's an incumbent in that position. Terry Heineke is the incumbent. So we'll have the primary here. But talking to Jay today, he's a former county board member and currently a small business owner as well. And I guess first thing to talk about is why you want to be an alderman?
Well, with my experience that I have with working with the city, being on the county board, small business owner, Illinois National Guard for 30 years, I think I can bring to the table a lot of experience, leadership, what I think is a real part that's lacking in the city council right now. They need some good leadership and some new vision of where to take the city and how to go with that and get along with our mayor.
What are some of the things you think you just bring to the table as a small business owner and such? What are some of the things that you think the city could do a better job of?
Trying to get businesses into Quincy, but I know it's difficult with the state laws and stuff that we have with the taxes program. Working with the companies that we have now, trying to get more people employed with the cities that we have, with the companies that we have in Quincy, Knaphides, Gardner Denver, Titan Wheel. They all do a great job of employing people here in town, especially Knaphides. They keep continuing the hiring, I think. But the city in Quincy, I think, needs to work with the companies more, bring companies in, see what we can give companies benefits to move them into Quincy or into Adams County, so we can employ some of our people that live here. We have a good workforce. People work hard, and I think that's a good positive for this area to bring the company in.
You are a former city employee, and currently one of the issues that the city has to deal with that you have a concern about are pensions for city employees.
Pensions. The big problem is the pension program. We pay all of our tax dollars from property tax. Majority of it goes to supporting police and fire pensions. We need to somehow deal with that problem. Either put them on 401ks, all new employees that are coming on. Start 401ks for them. City employees make pretty good money now, where I think they can afford their own 401ks, puts a little bit of money away. Most of the employees that work for the city now do work there 30, 35 years because it is a good job. But the pension program that the Quincy has is all the money and extra money that Quincy gets seems to support the pension programs where we can't spend money in other ways to bring companies into town. We don't have the money to do that. I know it'll be tough fighting the unions to try to get that done. It's probably state legislated for the police and fire with their big unions. But I think all the cities in the state of Illinois is all in the same problem with pension plans. So some way to figure that out, to really work hard on that issue. Quit talking about it and try to come up with a solution for it.
You also, when you look at an alderman, you look at some of the perks that an alderman gets. You told me before we started taping this that you'd like to see some of those cut back.
Yeah, all the benefits for an alderman should be cut back. No pensions, no insurance, cell phones. They do get the iPads. I think it's a good idea because everything's email and everything, so they can get a hold of your alderman. But I believe most aldermen have their own cell phones that they could use. Most insurance they can get. So one of my first resolutions would be to eliminate insurance for aldermen, because a lot of problems is if their spouse or someone has insurance, they can't get on that insurance because the city offers insurance for aldermen. So we just need to eliminate the offering of insurance to the aldermen. It's just a part-time job. I've been going to the meetings. They're 10, 15 minutes long. I don't know why they couldn't do it every other week, and that would cut the money down for aldermen too. Wouldn't get paid as much.
I know that one thing could be considered to be the alderman could meet one week in the regular session, and they could have all their committee meetings the other week, perhaps some sort of deal like that.
Yes, do something like that where the county board meets once a month, and they have the same type of issues that come up. The city meeting every week, I think, is and just 10 or 15 minutes a day, or for Monday night, they could do something different. That would eliminate some of the money that the alderman would get, so you would have money savings there also.
All right. Again, my guest today is Jay Schafer, Republican, running for Quincy City Council in the 7th Ward. That's going to be in the primary on February 24th against incumbent Terry Heineke.